Hi, I'm Annalise Liao, and my group and I decided that our big idea for our challenge-based project was brain damage. For the understanding the challenge, the essential question is what effect does brain damage have on athletes? Our community is unaware of previous or current athletes that are unaware of the effects and possibilities of brain damage. The effects brain damage has on athletes is important to my community because most people in my community have at least one family member or loved one or a friend involved with sports. The student athletes of our school are the future of our community. The challenge impacts not only the person being injured, but the families, friends, and community. The guiding questions and research was the most valuable guiding questions that stood out to me were what happens when brain damage occurs, what are the different causes of brain damage, and which athletes are at higher risk of getting diagnosed with brain damage. Some surprises I encountered during my research were that there are many causes to brain damage than you think and the preventions. The most valuable resources to me were the Protect the Brain websites on the internet. These resources guided me a long way throughout this process. For the solution part, my team and I worked week after week trying to come up with a solution to aware our community that this is a serious matter. Something that I tried that didn't seem to work was finding an accurate solution to prevent brain damage. I think our solution will make a difference because now athletes will be way more aware on how to prevent or decrease severity and possibility of brain damage. Executing the solution was I put my solution into action by creating social media accounts and awareing athletes on this particular subject. We measured its effectiveness by seeing how our social media pages grew over time. An obstacle that we faced during this process was finding correct and accurate information to put on our social media page that will inform athletes on how severe brain damage may be. For the teamwork, my group and I had trouble with time management. Some of us had sports practices, games, etc. My group utilized individual talents by putting their own opinions about certain matters to find a solution. I have learned that collaboration is a big deal when in a group project. Although working individually might be needed, learning to collaborate is very important and will help you complete the task faster with the best knowledge possible. Reviewing our work. My group and I may have solved this challenge differently, but I think our solution played out well and impacted our community. If I were to take on this challenge again, I would put advertisements in our local newspaper to inform the people who might not have social media to witness our pages. One thing I learned that I will never forget are the causes towards brain damage and how severe it really is. The connections were something I wasn't aware of before that I know now is brain damage should be a very big concern towards athletes because of all the contact some sports contain. I may apply this process and or my solution to other similar challenges in the world today by notifying my family and peers on this serious matter and trying to prevent it from happening. Collaboration was the biggest skill that I learned that applied to my other areas of my learning. That was my challenge-based project.